Jeremy, our parks manager, and his team have several projects on their to-do list.
This summer, like most summers, we'll be cutting a lot of grass. Great thing about this time of year is the grass is growing, the parks are thriving. We've got a lot of guests out in our parks. You know, a lot of what we're doing, a lot of our projects coming up. In this park specifically, our building up near our shop where they host the small engine trains. The roof's getting replaced there. So that roof's being replaced. We're working on a maintenance shop over in Westhoff Park where we're putting a new roof on that. That's kind of what our special projects staff are going to be focusing on. We're going to be doing some concrete work at the playground at Zumwalt. A lot of our block walls starting to deteriorate, so we're replacing that. They do all of our concrete work in our parks, so we have a lot of curbs that we just finished up replacing some curbs up at the stadium at Carshield Field. So they're working on that. And then we've got some work to do in Westhoff Park. The Diamond One concession stand is pretty rough underneath at the concession stand underneath the awning or the roof structure there. So that needs to be completed over there. So stuff like that is what we're going to be working on with special projects. They also do a lot of our playground repairs. So we have quite a bit of parts on order right now. So as the playgrounds, we do these monthly inspections. As they need repairs, we can get those done. And then of course, just getting our ball fields up and going. We've had a good amount of time to do a lot of the detailed work on them, and now we're just excited to get people out there playing, get those fields rentable again. If you haven't been down to Sports Park lately, the soccer fields are gorgeous. Same thing with Dames Park. All of our athletic fields are really just looking tremendous right now, so we're super excited about that.
The effects of the pandemic didn't stop our parks department from working. They kept busy as usual.
Our park staff have been really great during this time. They've been here day in and day out, still getting the parks maintained, and I'd really just like to say a special thanks to all of them. They've really done a great job during this kind of struggling time for everybody, and really have done what they can to make it a positive while at work. Still understand we have a job to do and to maintain the parks for the City of O'Fallon residents. So they're just it's a great place to visit, and we get a lot of compliments, and so just kudos to the staff. I'm really pleased with what's been going on.
As the ban is slowly being lifted, people are returning to our parks, enjoying our great amenities.
Right now, with the current situation with the COVID-19 virus, a lot of what's going on in our parks is a lot of passive use. So a lot of our trails are being used. We just opened up disc golf this week, so we've got our baskets back in, and that was immediate that started being used again. People are really drawn to that activity. We're starting to see people come in and start practicing for baseball and softball, even though the fields aren't currently rentable, which they will be shortly. But people are still coming up to get that practice in so that they can be ready for game day when everybody starts playing again.
The Parks Department is ready to see activity once again in our parks.
So we're super excited to get our residents back. Of course, we ask that you social distance. All of our parks have signage up, and we have a banner that talks about maintaining that 6-foot space from one another, plenty of washing your hands, those kind of things. But yeah, O'Fallon is open, we're ready. We're ready for guests to be back out, and staff's excited to see the parks getting the use they deserve.